Millions in taxpayer dollars are missing, and council members at the city and county levels say they've had enough. Right now, the King County Council is considering two major moves. Fox 13's Alejandro Guzman is joining us live from King County Courthouse with the plan to pull the plug on a major agency and put a new watchdog in place.
Frustrations at the county level have reached a boiling point, so much so that Councilmember Rod Dembowski has officially introduced legislation to disband the King County Regional Homelessness Authority. This is after an audit found that there's $13 million missing. Breaking those numbers down, we're talking about $8 million that have not been accounted for and another $4.26 million that were overspent. Adding to the problem, Councilmember Dembowski says KCRHA is at least $40 million in the red. He says results on the street just simply are not there. This is even after the agency has received nearly $534 million since it was created.
The problem of unsheltered people has gotten twice as bad in the 6 years that they've been around. So it's not working, and I think when something isn't working, you're in a hole, stop digging. We've got to shut that down.
Since KCRHA does tackle homelessness at the regional level, Councilmember Maritza Rivera on the city side is also working on legislation to dissolve the agency. But it's not just KCRHA. There's also fallout from a breach of trust within the county's Community and Human Services Department. The Seattle Times first reported a program manager for a youth's anti-racism program funneled nearly $813,000 to 5 of her own family members. The council is also introducing an ordinance to create a new inspector general. The watchdog would have the power to subpoena witnesses and go after stolen cash.
It is going to cost a little money on the inspector general to set that up. But the studies show, again, when you look at these IG offices around the country, generally they pay for themselves.
Councilmember Dembowski says another council member just joined as a co-sponsor, bringing the total to 5, which essentially ensures the Inspector General's office would be officially up and running within the next month and a half. One of those first cases he would like for the Inspector General to tackle is the funneling of money to family members in that Seattle Times report. Now, when it comes to shutting down KCRHA, it's a little bit more complex. The agency currently has about 200 open contracts, not to mention federal grants and the amount of shelter and beds currently keeping people off the streets. So the plan now is to put in place a review process that would then divvy up the responsibilities of what would lie under the county and then what would be the city's responsibilities. Now, in response to all of this, KCRHA's CEO told the governing board on Friday that this audit did not find any evidence of fraud or misuse of funds. In Seattle, I'm Alejandro Guzman.